I'm gonna mute.
Kick the tires and light the fires on this. Welcome to the February board meeting for the 3905 Century Club. I'm Clay, Clay WA6LBU, the chairman of the board. We'll go ahead and poll everybody. We'll start with the first area.
First area present, KB1XP.
Right, second.
Second area present, AC2MT.
Okay, third area.
Uh-oh.
Keon was
there,
here.
but silent. He was
Drop
there.
off? I think he was here. He dropped off. Okay. Presuming he's going to come back. Fourth area.
Oh, present K9 GWS.
Okay, that's my job, Gary. I'm the one that doesn't know who I am. So. Fifth area, WA6LBU. Sixth area.
Sixth area, WY6N here.
Okay, seventh area.
Seventh area, WB7ASC, present.
Okay, eighth area.
Eighth area, W8NET.
Okay, ninth area. I see Raj.
They're both here.
Give me a thumbs up, Raj. Okay, he's here.
Here we go.
10th area.
A0HF is present.
Okay, and DX.
V3CMV is here with VA3YKT.
Okay, Vice President.
A1 and A here, and glad of it.
Okay, and President.
KL70R is here.
Okay, with that, we'll move down to the January minutes.
Clay, excuse me, trying to identify our visitors. The one identified as number 2, is that Buddy W3BS? All right, yes. Thanks, Buddy.
Okay.
I think I have all the rest.
Okay. Moving on to the minutes for January. Are there any corrections or comments? Accepted by acclamation. Any problems? Okay, the minutes are accepted. The January special meeting. Are there any corrections to those minutes?
I'll just
accepted by acclamation.
I'm sorry, Clay. I'll throw a comment in. I wasn't at the meeting, so VA3YKT, John, if you got anything, or all good.
Okay.
All good.
Okay, financials. January financials. Corrections or questions for Gary? And those are accepted by acclamation. Reports. Mr. President, do you have anything for us?
I do. I've got 2 items on my agenda. Number 1, for everybody, there is a special board meeting scheduled for this time on March 1st to elect the new chairman of the board. So I would hopefully as many people can attend as possible so that we can get that position filled prior to the March board meeting. And Clay, I would like a moment after the bylaw motion is either passed or failed to talk.
Okay, after that. Okay.
Thank you.
Any questions on the rest of the reports? Okay, there's no old business. On to new business. Motion 25-2-1, amendment of the bylaws, which covers club awards. Do I have a second on that motion?
Second, HAY.
Okay, yes. Okay, Doug, if you would, Keon's back. I polled you and you weren't there, so.
I apologize. I had a computer issue. I had to reboot.
No, you're good. I figured it was that. I saw you before, so I figured you had issues. Second by Keon. Discussion. Okay, go ahead, Eric.
Yeah, just a little bit to say about this and in general. So since, and it's about the Bylaws Review Committee. Since March of 2023, the Standing Bylaws Review Committee has dedicated hundreds of hours to reviewing and refining our bylaws and constitution. With the approval of today's bylaws Article 6 Club Awards motion, the committee has successfully completed its comprehensive review. As chair of the Bylaws Review Committee and also as 10th Area Director, I want to personally thank the committee members for their dedication and hard work. Your efforts exemplify the best of our club. I also want to extend my gratitude to the board for its engagement and collaboration with the committee over the past 2 years. Your feedback and guidance have been invaluable. The 10th Area fully supports the updated Article 6, and without further ado, I urge the board to proceed with its passage.
Okay,
Eric, do you happen to have that written down?
Yeah, I can send it to you.
Please. Thank you.
Everybody wants Eric's speech. That's great, Doug.
I can't type that fast.
It'll live on in posterity.
Yes.
No, it's in the minutes. Great. Anyway.
Well, it's on the recording as well. So
it reminds me of the Gettysburg Address.
well, at least it didn't start with 407 years ago.
We'll have to start calling him Abraham, Kurt.
Well, all he needs is a top hat. He's got the beard.
Was that posterior or posterior?
Maybe a little of both.
And Eric, to you as well, to you and the committee as well.
Thank you, Craig.
Okay, with that, we'll move on to a vote. First area.
Sammy?
Sammy, you're muted.
Oh, I hit it twice. First area approves.
This is an odd month. We are starting from DX, sir.
Oh, I apologize.
It's an even month. So
okay.
Yep.
I apologize to my secretary. I forgot about that. Okay, we will start with the 11th call district. DX, go ahead.
DX area approves.
That would be VE3CMB.
Oh, VE3CMB, yes.
Okay. 10th area.
AA0HF approves.
Okay, thank you. 9th area.
W9ROG approves.
Okay, and 8th area.
Whiskey 8 November, very good. Thank you. Outstanding. Approved.
Okay. Thanks, Gene. 7th area.
WB7ASC approves.
Okay, thank you. 6th area.
6th area, WY6N approves.
Okay, thank you. 5th area approves with a comment as thank you very much, and extend the 5th area's thanks to the entire bylaws committee. With that, 4th area.
4th area approved, K9, GWS. I just want to say thanks to Eric and the team for doing a great job. Incredible.
Thanks, Gary.
Okay, 3rd area.
KE3HAY approves.
Okay, 2nd area.
AC2MT approved. 2nd area. Well done. Thank you.
Okay, 1st area.
And first area approves. KB1XP.
Okay, and Vice President.
Vice President approves with similar comments. Thank you, everyone on the bylaws committee. That's Herculean effort and with great approval. Thank you, Eric.
Thanks, Kurt.
Okay, Mr. President.
Mr. President approves. KL701.
Okay, and with that motion unanimously passes, and I believe we have words of wisdom from KL70R.
For starters, I think we owe a big thanks to Eric and his team. When we put this team together 2 years ago, there were a number of people said that it couldn't be done. It got done. Took a little bit of time, but if you'd pass it on to your group on behalf of the board of directors, kudos. I mean, really. Second of all, there are a number of things that are going to be happening over the next few weeks. And one is basically Gary's team is going to be putting out some updated web pages, some announcements, and what this really means in terms of the QSL change, you want to call it. So we'll do our best to let members know. Gary, if you want to add anything, but I know you've got a lot. I mean, there's a lot of moving parts right now, and most of it right now is sitting on Gary. So look forward to hearing things from him. But I've asked him to put the word out before March 1st, not after March 1st. So I think we're on track with that. So
yeah, probably something will go out next week, just announcing this to give everybody a heads up. There'll be another announcement probably a few days before March 1st. I've already gone through the web site. There are 16 pages that need to be changed because they talk about QSL cards, and so not a lot of pages, but a lot of it's fairly simple. By just changing card to QSL, we can correct those pages. So.
And Eric, just FYI, I think the awards committee has to get all the award applications updated by March 1st too, because they all say cards as well. But anyway, I will be uploading a PowerPoint presentation that KF4WCQ put together to the board reflector after the meeting. It contains a lot of really, really good information, but it shows, for example, how you can confirm a contact on Logbook of the World, or how he's got a lot of detail. He's put a lot of work into this document. It was originally presented. I received it about 18 months ago, and then he updated it 6 days ago, I guess it was. So I'll post that afterwards, but it's basically kind of it'll show you basically what's going to be acceptable. And then I'm sure that Ben will be in touch with his awards managers so that they're up to speed on the acceptability of things. But anyway, job well done, Eric. Now to the next step.
Thank you.
No vacation. Thanks, Clay. Back to you.
In military speak, all leaves have been canceled.
Eric, that's your reward for doing a great job.
Does anybody have any questions before? No. Good.
One comment, Dean. I know Gary is working hard to get something out. I know a few of my old friends, for example, W2RCH was really wanted to get some information about the motion and the details. So, Gary, if you could get something on the reflector shortly, that'll be a awesome thing.
Jane, you are free to share this document with anybody you want that I'm going to post. I got it from Johnny, like I said, a few days ago, and he said, publish it. So if you've got people that have questions about it, one of the things you need to understand is that for our members, there is no change that they have to do on March 1st.
Right.
There's nothing that changes the way they do QSLing. If they want to do some of this other stuff, then they can do it. But there's no mandates that they got to stop doing this and start doing that. So that's the real message that we need to let people know, is that even though we've passed this major thing, we're not saying that on March 1st you've got to make any change. So
right.
Yep.
Okay. Anything further on this motion? Okay, we move on to the next motion, which is 25-202 or 2-2 rather, proposal for the 2025 eyeball. Motion to approve the eyeball to be held in Guthrie, Oklahoma, with this guy named WA6LBU as host. Is there anybody who has not seen the proposal? Okay. With the motion, do I have a second?
Second, let's vote.
Second, AC2MT.
I have a quick question.
Okay, a question.
Yeah. Is there a specific host hotel you're using?
No.
Okay.
It'll be at the fairgrounds. If you're staying in Guthrie, they're all pretty much the same distance from the venue, and not far, 5 minutes. They're, for the most part, they're all decent hotels. The Territorial Inn is a little more down home, I will say, but it's a good hotel. There are RV spots that are within 10-15 minutes. Any other questions? Okay. In the motion, I do state that I would, this will, once the vote is done, it will be effective immediately, so we can get the ball rolling. For the board's information, I did get an email from the fairgrounds. The facility is ours for those dates.
Oh, good.
They received all of the paperwork, and I am getting a substantial discount because of my my activities with the county. $500 for 4 or 5 days is an exceptionally low. So with that, let's vote, starting with DX.
EX area approves, and that rate is fantastic, Clay.
Okay, thank you. 10th area.
AA0HF approves.
Okay, 9th area.
WNIROG approves.
Even though he's gonna go somewhere more official, I guess we'll accept that, Roger.
Thank you.
And I'm just playing with you.
No.
8th area.
8th area approved, Whiskey 8 November Tango, and I want to call you next week, Clay. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Just don't call me at lunchtime.
All right.
Okay. For those who don't know, I work in a restaurant, and Dean calls me regularly at lunch.
That's my job.
7th area.
WB7ASC approves.
Okay. 6th area.
6th area, WY6N approves.
Okay. Fifth area, WA6LBU approves. 4th area.
Approved. K9 GWS.
Okay. 3rd area.
KE3HAY approves.
Okay. Thank you. 2nd.
Second area approves. AC2MT.
And 1st area.
First area approves, KB1XP.
Okay. Vice President.
I approve, but I did have a question. So it starts Thursday. If someone got in Wednesday afternoon, can we get in the building, or is it strictly Thursday or on?
I'll have to check. There is a caveat. If we want to set up the next day, on the paperwork it says that it's like $25 an hour.
Okay.
I will talk to the.
That's okay. I mean, we can work it, but if we could, that'd be great. But if not, hey, we can make it happen. But
and I'll figure it out. I plan to be off and dedicated solely to Eyeball from probably Friday the following week on. So I will check with the fairgrounds as to see how detailed that caretaker is going to be. I've spoke with him, and he's pretty flexible. So,
but yeah, approved. Great job. Thank you, Clay.
Okay, thank you. And Mr. President.
Mr. President approves, and I've got a little comment. The Eyeball is starting a day early this year, and Thursday is going to be basically dedicated to doing the non-sideband QRP nets as needed, and Kurt's going to be kind of masterminding that on Thursday. So Thursday will be a day to do the digital nets and everything else, and then Friday morning we'll do the 3 nets like we always do on Friday morning. So,
oh, cool.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. Thank you. Motion is approved, and I appreciate everybody's confidence in my abilities. And maybe it'll be fun. There's a couple things I'm working on in the background that I don't think has been done before, but we'll pass that along. And it's fun activities, not anything horrible like, I don't know, shrink wrapping somebody's car.
That
That actually sounds like fun, Clay.
That could be fun.
It's been done, from what I understand. I've spoken with N50HL on his Guthrie, Oklahoma eyeball, and he has filled me in on all of the horrible things that N0PUI has been accused of.
No, not Jay.
Well, with that, thank you.
You did check the air conditioning there, right?
I specifically took pictures of the multitude of air conditioners on the side of the building. That's in the proposal. Okay, with that, let's see. I think we're down to question and answers with the directors and officers. Do we have anything from the galley or gallery? Let's see. Oh, okay. Mac, I got a text message from Mac on the side. It says he's only 13 hours from Guthrie. Let's see. Okay, hearing none. Without any objections, let's adjourn.
Motion
No
to adjourn.
objections. I believe the meeting is done.